Turning up, this is how it starts. Live moments created hard. From small town stages to the mainline drives. Dog danced in the am, John Candy live. If it's live, we bring the vibe. This is John Candy live. If it's live, we bring the vibe. This is John Candy live.
What's cracking, y'all? We're back at it once again, dude.
What's cracking?
It's at the two amigos, Jimmy Johnson, John Candy here, up in studio. No Sean Haley here tonight, but that's okay. You know, it's to be understood. You know, sometimes other things can take, you know, the number one spot, and sometimes this isn't it. So
We got a big race this week.
you know,
Trying to get ready for it. He wants to shine this weekend. So
it's gonna be a good weekend, man. We've got Jimmy Babcock's doing a pretty good job promoting it and getting it out there to the masses. We've got some stuff on John Candy Live we put together and put out for him, and you got the hot
Look
rod
good.
swag on,
you
right?
show up, you're getting a shirt this weekend. Hot Rod Hobbies.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah, so he's got shirts for your entry. He's got
Top 3 taking home some hardware, first through third,
that's sick.
and he's got a huge backdrop by the driver's stand for our victory circle after we get done with the heats and mains to take a picture by.
That's awesome. He always does it.
Always
I mean,
looks good.
he always does it right with his off road stuff. I mean, he's been doing that forever. That JBRL has
I think
been
it's his boom graphics that does all the artwork and all the putting that out for him. So they always do an amazing job, and the awards are like perfect.
top notch. Yeah, man, I'm super excited. We're not going to be down there Friday because that's just practice day pretty much. But our plans are packing the bags 5 a.m. headed on down. So I
Right.
think gates open at 7 or practice. Gates might open a little earlier. Practice at 7. Shutting down 10:30. Opening ceremonies. Cars on track 11 o'clock. Freaking rock and roll.
Heck yeah.
So that's going to be the plan and the schedule for Hot Rod. Not going to be one to miss. If you can't be there in person, make sure you check us out. John Candy Live. We're going to be doing the whole thing, man. We're going to have all the streaming, all the videos, the cameras, the production, everything. I sound a little off right now. I'm just coming off of a little
See if
sickness.
we can't get live on Hot Rod Hobbies Dirt Oval Facebook page. Maybe we can get that up and live running for them as well.
Absolutely. If we can get the stream key from them, if we can get it figured out, yeah, we'll do the same things. Just
Check that out.
get it everywhere.
Worst
So-
case would be John Candy Live and then the Live RC feed, so you can catch it a couple different spots. Hopefully we can get his Facebook up. That's
Oh, yeah. And
it's always cool to see.
and flowroad.co, of course. So flowroad.co, get it there as well. If you want to get to that, the easiest way to navigate to get to that, if you just don't want to go straight to flowroad.co, go to my website, johncandylive.com, and then you'll see right there, it'll be a live link. Click the live link, boom, takes you right to it. So
Heck yeah.
we'll have all kinds of different platforms to stream it on and do all that. And kind of one of the things, like, some people have asked me, like, why are you streaming it to so many places? Don't you want everyone just to go, to your one YouTube? What if something happens? What if some music gets played on there and that stream goes away? And, that's why we try to monitor it as we go. So if something goes away on Facebook and YouTube, we always got the backup flowroad.co. So no matter what, we got bases covered. So
Right.
we've kind of had that happen. So it's just
As I did at first. We were playing music in the background, trying to announce, have the races looking good, and then we're getting cut out because of copyright music stuff that Facebook is all on top of. Like, if anything is played that's basically not paid for, they shut you down and the whole thing is muted, and you just watch cars go in circles, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's kind of something we can't have. So,
Right.
I mean, I feel like half of our production is, the excitement us talking about it and
Yeah.
doing all that and getting all that going. So, I know it's definitely been a big change that we've had from how we did it before. At our track now is no music because we
I
used
think
to.
if you didn't say nothing, nobody'd even know the difference. But like, you're always on the mic, chopping it up, telling stories about things, and calling the races. So it's all, you don't even realize that there is no music because it just sounds so good.
Yeah. Something I've tried to do is just keep that dead air to a minimum. So
Right.
we got it nailed, dude. Our first season was so solid, and how we're planning and looking at now is freaking awesome. It's great we're getting the call. We got talked to David a little bit over at Coyote Hobbies, and he's got a race coming up in April. So trying to finalize a couple of things, see if we're gonna make something happen for them as well. So that's
I think that's a 3 day. I think it's like the April 10th weekend, so 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. But that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think the Friday is practice, and then Saturday, Sunday will be the qualifiers and then the mains.
yeah,
And I think he's doing triple A
triple
mains,
triple A mains.
so
That's
that'd be
gonna be
fun.
nuts. I think that's one thing I saw. Yeah, so Friday practice, maybe one heat Friday, and then three heats Saturday, lower mains, and three A's on Sunday is gonna be nuts.
It's gonna
That's
be a
gonna
good one.
be a that's so much racing.
Yeah.
So hopefully they get a good turnout. Um, I saw that's another thing that he's doing. That's something that we're gonna have to steal is doing the, you know, this driver's coming to this race and
Post them up, make
post
them
them
look
up.
good.
Yeah, it looks sick. I saw that's what kind of put it.
Confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed entry. It looks so sick. I was like, oh okay, yeah, we're missing the hit there because
Right.
that's. I mean, I know it's a lot of extra work and that's it is what it is, but it looks sick.
I'm gonna have to step up my game so I get invited. It's all good. I was good. That's what I was gonna tell him. So for the invite class, if we didn't get enough drivers, like you could race your way into the big show basically if you want the option. Either race against everybody that's there, or try to race your way into the invite class or whatever. But
Okay, so that's what it is like a promoters race kind of thing, or
for the invite is basically he just look around California or West Coast and who's doing good or who's won big races. Basically, who won a Rain Man's race or the dirt or any California race. Like whoever took home some hardware, they've seen them and they invited. So
nice,
it's pretty cool.
awesome.
Something different.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Invitational's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. I don't know if they're still going to run their same kind of format because I've checked it out a little bit that they have an integrated oval and off road setup. So
I think for this one it's gonna be straight oval. Like I think
dedicated.
they took everything out and then just straight up oval for this.
Yeah, that's. I mean, for a 3 day show,
Oh yeah.
probably do it up all the
Oh
way.
yeah.
So
They're going all out. It's gonna be good.
yeah. So another thing, kind of bringing it back to the last podcast, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna talk about Bobby Boone. So I just got off the phone with him. He was trying to get his end set up on Zoom and get it all dialed in. I sent him a little link to try to get him, figured out to see if he can log into our system and then we can get him on this deal. And it, we, we ran out of time. I'll just say that on
Oh
the
yeah.
on the 20-minute drive home from work, we couldn't get it figured out in time to get it dialed in for today, but that'll be in the works soon. He said he's got IndyCar racing this weekend. They're at Alabama. I think he's in Alabama. They're doing doing that stuff. And one fun fact that I didn't know that those Indy cars that they're racing, he said like the actual car itself, that's like a 16-year-old car. Like it's got updated components, bolt-ons and stuff.
Yeah, with
But
$1 billion worth of upgrades.
yeah, he said like the actual like the holes themselves, those things are ancient.
Hmm.
I'm sure they're not the exact same but the same design.
Right.
16-year design on those just the cockpit and that whole the chassis part of it. So I was like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
I I thought those things changed like every other year.
You would
So
think with the money that they put into them, you think everything would be the most up to date product out on the planet Earth. So
exactly. So yeah, that's
it's cool to know.
another kind of question I had for him. We're just gonna kind of go through our conversation and what we had is, just, I asked him because when you watch any racing on oval, like you're used to seeing NASCAR, it's packed. And I asked him, I was like, how many people go to these races? And like for Indy, he's like, well, the short track, oval stuff, attendance isn't the best. But he said the road courses are sold out. So, but I mean, kind of goes on par for what that is, right?
Right.
So it was kind of cool. Well, it's going to be real cool when we get him on here. We're going to be sitting here for hours, though.
My question was, how long were you on the phone with him today?
25, it was 25 minutes.
That's it.
That's it.
He must have to go pick up the girls or something.
Well, I told him, I was like, hey, dude, I was just driving up the street. And I was like, hey, we're here. We got to set the podcast. Jimmy's on a kind of a tight
In and
schedule
out.
again. So we got
We
to,
got a big race this weekend. I got I'm gonna try to do good too. So I got a lot of work. I got some tires glued up last night, and then had to make sure the kids were in the bed. So had to hold that off and get back at it today.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss. Tire prep and doing all the cutting and grooving and all this. And
Yeah.
now it's doing everything else. Uh-oh, we got a special delivery coming into the podcast right now. Cinco, what's up, buddy? Come here. We got a celebrity intruder. Oh, come here, buddy. Come say hi. Come say hi.
Cinco up in the house.
Yeah, say hi. Say hi.
Where's my Juju at? There she is.
There's Juju.
All right. Juju said she wasn't gonna be in it, but I guess since Cinco's here,
What's cracking?
she's
Juju?
gonna steal the show too.
You gonna say something? Say something.
Check.
Yeah, there you go. Check, check. So these are the behind the scenes stuff that sometimes you may not see every time here at John Candy Live. It's a family affair indeed. So the studios is in-house studios.
Yeah. So speaking of that, Bakersfield RC Raceway, April 4th or 5th or whatever this coming up next race, we're gonna cancel because we didn't realize that it is on Easter weekend. So we're gonna take this weekend off, or the following week. We got Hot Rod this week, and then our week coming up. We're gonna have to cancel that one because it's on the Easter weekend, and the families want to go out of town. So
That's understandable. Bree right now, she's like,
got to keep Bree happy.
my wife, she's looking in the background. She's like, oh, that is great. So that means we're going to go
Good
do
news for
something.
everybody.
Oh. So yeah, that's going to be
So if you were
rough.
planning on that, we'll see you in Hot Rod Hobbies this weekend.
At least
I should
there's-
get you guys over to that. So
There's plenty of stuff going right now that we can get your racing fix.
racing everywhere.
And
If we didn't cancel, we'd be racing. We raced our last one. We'd race Hot Rod. We'd be back to us. Then we'd be Coyote, and then we'd be back to us again. Like,
tis the season. Tis the season. But that's a good problem to have. So, looks like little man's going to be, he's on. No, he's on. I like the camera. What?
Check.
Check, check. What's that? What's what? This is going to be in the clips.
mm-hmm.
You want to take him?
Juju, you want to take him?
I know he's not going to want to go. You want to go hang out with him? Juju's going to get him dialed in. Here it comes. Here comes the meltdown. No, it's not going to meltdown. Bye-bye. Besito. Yeah. My man. Booyah. All right. Have
Cinco
fun.
Juju out.
Go terrorize each other. Have fun. Don't break anything. And I mean on your bodies.
So we talked about Hot Rod coming up. Talked about a little bit of Coyote. Our Bakersfield schedule coming up. So let's talk about some big racing.
Santa Maria, dude. Santa Maria Speedway. It's coming on, baby. We got
When is that one?
April 4th. So April 4th is California Lightning Sprints.
Easter weekend. I just said we're shutting down for Easter weekend. This guy's going racing. So look, if you ain't racing RC cars,
Come check us out at Santa Maria.
go to Santa Maria.
Heck yeah. Come on. What's the Mosierism? Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your neighbors' friends. Come on down to Santa Maria Speedway. We're going to have a hell of an opening night. It's going to be just 3 divisions. So be a quick night just to get our feet wet. It'll be a perfect little break-in night for us. 305 sprint cars. They showed up 18 strong, KCRP, last week. So there's plenty of them out there. Towards the end of the season, they had about 10 to 12 cars that showed up at Santa Maria, but that's towards the end. People are getting tired, cars are getting tired, teams are getting tired, but they seem very ready to rock here.
Right. 12 cars. I mean, that's what do they run in the main usually? Like what? How many cars make the main?
I mean, if you can get 20, we'll put 20 on the track.
20 in the main.
Yeah. So they had 18 at KCRP.
Not like us. We don't do 6 and a couple bumps.
No.
We're running them all, huh?
We're gonna run them all.
Passing points. That's what they got going on there in big cars.
Yeah, they do different kind of formats. It's still so depending on the class, like IMCA has some different rules. So IMCA, they do the first night is always a draw redraw. So you draw your pill, see where you're gonna start your heat, and then the top 12 that transfer out of that will get a chance to redraw. And then you can start first, you can start 12th, just depending on luck of the draw. And that's your first night. And then from then on, it's a point earned average. So if you finish first, you're gonna have the most points. So the best you can start in the next main is if everyone shows up that showed up the last race, not a new driver, because they won't have a point earned average. Your point earned average is so high you'll start 12th.
Dang.
So no matter what you do, you can win your heat. Everybody else can do whatever they do. You'll be starting 12th. So that's kind of the IMCA system, and that Bakersfield Speedway they have adopted that system for all of their uh, classes. Ah, that was you. That was you. Jimmy Johnson with the phone call from his iPhone 10. Somehow, some way, lost the iPhone 16. He's been on the old school here for a minute.
Yeah, I lost my phone. Yeah, I lost my phone. Like, well, I say Juju. Juju lost the phone. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Finally went back to the final location where it said it was at and smashed.
You found it?
Totally disintegrated.
Oh, so it was.
So
So
it's gone.
Find My Phone worked, and you like.
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about locking it or for any, save my information or keep it safe or secure anything like that. It was totally destroyed. There was nothing left of the phone, so all the top secret, data that's in it was completely smashed into the Jewetta Drive there, right off of Rosedale. So
Oops. Well, at least, I mean, that gives you a little peace of mind, right? Like, my
no,
stuff's not getting
yeah, well,
hacked, and I mean, who wants to hack what you got? But
yeah,
you can get some more debt or some credit card bills, some
yeah.
Bakersfield RC statements.
Right, you can have that. You can have it all. You can have that phone too. Shit, all good though.
So you've been on 2 weeks now, 3 weeks on
Old phone,
the old.
the old phone. I mean, the phone calls work. The camera's a little shot out, but we're all right.
That's something that we kind of need though these days, right? The cell phones are, dude. Some of the picture quality we get from the cell phone is like as good as these $5,000 cameras.
Right.
It's like I put that's what I use for the driver stand shot. I use my phone, put it up there, point it to the drivers up there, and you can see them doing their thing, and it's basically wireless. I still plug the charger into it just so keep it charged, but it's like you know how much money I gotta put.
What's all the stuff you stack onto the phone? Like all the or the
The rig.
The rig. They
Yeah.
have rigs for cell phones. Have you seen them?
Yeah, that's have I
Crazy.
seen them. When the,
I
when the
mean,
new
you probably have a couple of them.
when the new phone gets here, it's getting rigged out. So, but I mean, it's it's a no-brainer, right? You need the phone, so get
Yeah.
the newest phone with the coolest cameras and all that stuff. Throw another couple $100 worth of gadgets on it, and you got a sick mobile rig.
Right.
So it's that's a no-brainer, but it sucks when you're like don't have a phone for like 2 days, and you're like,
Actually, it was kind of nice.
well, yeah, you're not wrong, but the anxiety of not having a phone, especially right off the bat, it's like I don't know what I do that. And it's just for me, it's just like content. Like I'm just content creating like crazy, just
Yeah.
making this and making that flyers and posting little videos and reels.
If you
I'd
don't
be
have,
so burnt if something were to happen where hours of stuff got deleted. Just the stuff that I work on 10, 15 minutes here and there. Like go into something, it's like it's gone.
yeah,
It's it,
screwed.
I have a mini heart attack every day when I shut that laptop. I'm like,
Hopefully,
I hope it's saved or it is where it needs to be or or whatever. But yeah, it's all good though. I've had, and of course it happened right off the bat. Like one of the first videos I edited from our race. Like I think it was the first race that we streamed and I had video. I went and did it all. Went to save it. Gone. Gone.
that hurts.
It and oh I was it almost ended John Candy Live. Like it almost ended it because it was 3 hours, 4 hours of editing. I wasn't even anywhere close to being done. And I did, I just closed DaVinci Resolve and I was like, okay, we'll work on it. And then went to open up the next day and I was like, where's it at? Where's it at? It's media files lost. Da, 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 da. I was like, no
Right.
way. I probably think I know how to recover them now if I needed to recover them, but oh my gosh. So we got through it. We're still going. John Candy Live strong. So I just kind of bought my way out of that one. Just I was like, okay, I need more of this, more of this, more of this, more of this. So let's talk about it. So I wasn't there Friday. So how was that? Setting everything up and getting the cameras going. You got cameras going.
We got it all going, but you couldn't hear us. So we were on the phone with our live tech support, John Candy himself, trying to tell us what to do with the computer, what settings to make, add this, take this away. It took round one with no audio, but we got to go in here in round two. So round two and on to the main events, audio, priceless, perfect, except for me announcing. I think I went over the little threshold. We were talking 3 to maybe 6 ultras to get me talking, and I was probably maybe 10 plus into it. I thought I sounded amazing. I was talking. I was trying to put it all out there like John Kenny does, like the sponsors, the drivers. Oh, Helen from Bakersfield, California, or Helen from Oildale. We got Trenton Millard and the old 29 car. Like, I thought it sounded good, but
I thought it sounded fine.
I went back and listened to it, and maybe I should have stayed around 8. But it was
it's
good. It was good.
it's all good, dude. It's all in good fun, and that's what that place is all about, having fun. And I would have everything segmented and all the mains posted. One problem: we didn't record it,
No.
so
But it is on
it's on YouTube. So
YouTube, and it's there's a link on our
so,
it saves once we go live on our Bakersfield RC Raceway Facebook page. Once the link or the live feed ends, it saves it as a post, so you can go back and try to drag that thing to whatever time you think your race was and check it out. So
yeah, and that's one cool thing about having the live RC ticker on there is like if you get lost in there, you're like, well, I know what race I was in. Just check up on the banner, see up there it says Heat 12, Heat 14, Heat whatever, and say round one of qualifying. It has all the information up there. So if you need to scroll through there, find your race, just go up there, Facebook, YouTube, go through there, go to the timeline, check out the ticker, and
you'll get there.
you'll get there quick. It's not a
Not bad.
it's not a bad thing. I just try to make it convenient for people, and it helps to get more videos on the platforms. It's on YouTube, I believe we're knocking on the door of 300 by the end of this race and this weekend. We'll be over 300 videos
It's pretty good.
on YouTube.
How many followers or subscriptions or subscribers do you have now?
That's we need to work on that. So we've got over 13,000 followers on Facebook, and then so that's kind of been that's incrementally, slowly getting better. I think we can get more on there. It's just I'm not sold on boosting things yet.
It takes work to
So much.
keep it going, keep people motivated, keep people watching it. Like, so let's say, for instance, my YouTube Bakersfield RC Raceway page, I think I have 2 subscribers, and I've been having that YouTube deal for like 10 years now. And I've got maybe 5 videos posted. So we haven't did much on our YouTube for the actual track tube page or whatnot, or the track channel, but you've been rocking it. Like, you've been doing good. You've been promoting it, pushing it. Like subscribe to my channel, like John County Live. Like, you gotta do this. You gotta first of all, you gotta be logged into your YouTube account to actually subscribe to the channel. So make sure you log into your YouTube and then subscribe to John County Live. And then while you're there, Bakersfield RC Raceway, I could use 1 or 2 more.
Hey, and we
Well-
just and here's breaking news right here. Breaking news, breaking news. Put it in the clips. I just fired up a YouTube page for Santa Maria Speedway.
Nice.
So Santa Maria Speedway, we're gonna do it just like we do it for us. It's gonna be streamed on multiple platforms. So we're gonna fire off Santa Maria Speedway. They're gonna have live stream YouTube, the same feed that's on John Candy Live, and the same feed that goes going to Floro. So Chad and I were kind of talking. He's like, "Hey, do you think you could help us build something?" He's like, "There's a lot of people with a lot of content out there, a lot of Santa Maria stuff. I just kind of want to get it all in one place."
And YouTube's the easiest place to go. Like when you look for anything in the world, it's like, what do I do? YouTube. Go to YouTube and type whatever in Santa Maria Speedway, Bakersfield RC Raceway, John Candy Live LLC. Pops up. Everything pops up.
Yeah,
YouTube has it all.
that was one of the things we fought in the beginning, though. When I fought, because everyone's called me Candy forever. So like when I'm just like, duh, John Candy. That's the no brainer. That's what we're gonna call it. And then got the LLC, got everything going, and I started putting things out there, John Candy Live, and then everything popping up. The actor John Candy. I was like,
Yeah.
you dummy, you didn't even think about that,
Right.
because I mean, he's been dead for a long time, but yeah, he's a celebrity, and of
Go
course, everybody knows who
popular.
John Candy
And you
is.
type in it and he pops up.
The first couple of months, I mean, even now, probably for some people, if you type it in, it's going to come on. He's going to come up. But now we're getting so much traction.
Yeah.
We're clicking on the 500,000, 800,000 views on YouTube now. So it's getting more traction that John Candy Live
It's
this
a
is
thing.
what it is.
It's happening. It's live. It's going on right now. So it's yeah.
So we're getting traction. You know if we're doing something right and going in the right direction if you're starting to bump off something like that. So we'll get through those growing pains real quick, especially with the big season coming on and what our what I wanted to do is is coming to fruition is being able to do this, for free to view. So
Uh,
hopefully get, sponsor help from outside sponsors that want to put things on the page and want to do advertisements on our page, and I can go shoot a short commercial for you and put the commercial and run that, and we can work out the details of that,
right.
or the paid advertisements on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So just the kind of different ways to keep it going. We're not here to make $1 million doing this stuff. We're just got to keep it going.
So on the John Candy Live, like, what are your sponsors right now?
So my sponsors right now, I got Mather Brothers Incorporated. So that is my buddy Troy Mather. Their family does ice and water delivery and service. They have big rigs. They did the waste management tournament. Like they do big PGA tournaments, or they have small trailers that have 10,000 pounds of ice, which I mean sounds like a lot, but it's not really that much. You can burn through that real quick.
Right.
Small parties. They deliver to all the grocery stores and all the WalMarts and gas stations. They deliver ice and water to them. So they're big supporter. I got Coast to Coast that came on board this year. My good buddy John Romines and Kelly Romines. John's a cotton broker out of Bakersfield. He buys cotton all over the world and distributes cotton for different companies and stuff like that. So Coast to Coast came on board this year. Uh, San Joaquin Tires and Wheels, Esteban Rivera, big time supporter. He's done so much. He's kind of the one that I was like, man, I want to do this. How can I help right off the bat? So he was like, I was like, I want to buy some cameras and this and that. He's like, I, I can help you. Whatever you need help with, I'll help you. So that was one of the key ones. But the biggest donor, biggest supporter, my brother-in-law and father-in-law, Alvarez. Alvarez kicking camps. So they've been coaching and doing football at BC for this upcoming season. Will be my father-in-law's 40th year being the kicking coach at Bakersfield College.
Nice.
So, and Mateo, I believe this is going to be his 17th or 18th year. So they've been, tag teaming the kicking duties there for the last 17, 18 years. Matt did not go to BC because he went D1 right out of high school kicking. So they've had multiple NFL players that they've coached come out of BC, go play the Baker Boys, uh, probably the biggest name that people would know. Um, so he does lessons. I think if not every Saturday, almost every Saturday, um, out of season. So just hit him up. He's got a Facebook page, all that stuff. Alvarez Kicking Camps. Just check him out. I mean, if you're in Bakersfield or anywhere near or neighboring, and you got a kid that's interested or might want to get into kicking, this is the most legitimate way to go about it and proven success. So
Just like all the sports, there's somebody giving lessons, like baseball, swinging, catching, hitting. Then they got golf, we got old Dave Barber that was a golf
PGA professional.
professional here.
Yep.
So yeah, I could see we're kicking that. Josh this season was the what do you call it when they the setter, the placer, the
Oh yeah,
right before they
yeah.
kick it off. So
Well, he's got good hands.
they
And
said, "Who's the baseball player here?"
mm-hmm.
And all right, catch this
Yeah.
ball and set it up for this dude that's about to kick it. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
But it's definitely an art. But and you're no stranger to private lessons and all that stuff with the boys. So
Oh yeah,
Josh is 17,
16.
16, 16 junior.
About to get his license. Everything's dialed in. The appointment is set, so he'll be getting his license here soon, hopefully. So he can, pick up brother and sister, and I finally have another extra 4 or 5 hours of my life from not having to pick him up and drop him off. So
Yeah, that's gonna be a big help because then we can like do more time here
yeah,
and not like get you in and out of here. But it's
it's all
okay.
good.
So Josh, don't mess that up.
Yeah, get that license, boy.
Get into. Don't hit nothing on your driving test.
Don't hit no curbs.
Yeah, don't hit no curves. That's gonna be a different story for a different day right there.
Yeah, not today.
But yeah, and then Jack, he is 14,
Freshman this year.
freshman this year.
Jack's a freshman. Josh is sophomore, and they're baseball right now. Baseball is in full effect. The high schools are up and running, and they're gonna start their actual like local season. I guess you would say it is. Right now, they're doing like out of town tournaments. Like the up front of the year, they do. We're playing all these teams up north, and then it'll get back down to
League.
the league and the local teams.
Yeah. That's probably one thing that's different for you is like the going from travel ball, doing all that to now like a high school level where it's way different. It's just a completely different animal. You got a lot of club players that play, but then you see a bunch of these like maybe I don't want to say less privileged kids, but these little, that didn't get the opportunity to play travel ball. You're like, man, these kids are freaking good
Yeah,
too.
they're good.
So that's a whole nother ball game.
Yep.
Whole
Doesn't
nother
matter
ball
where you
game.
play as long as you play.
Yep.
So
There's some.
there's Jack right now.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna say, "Where you at?"
Getting the call.
We should have Jack call in.
But yeah, we
Light him up.
well,
We'll be like,
that'll be one of
"Come
our
pick me up."
that'll be one of our Zooms. We'll give him a Zoom stream key and be like, okay, when you're ready to come, you gotta call us because we're podcasting.
Yeah. Sit on that curb and call in.
Yeah.
We'll get you one.
For a little bit longer because then Josh is gonna be dialed in. But
If he screws that up, then Jack could probably get his driver license before that. But hopefully not.
well, he is our driver though. He is our RC driver. He's the I'm gonna say it right now. He's the responsible one out of the boys.
Oh yeah.
I love Josh, but Jack's my boy.
Right.
Jack's my boy.
He'll do anything for you. Jack
Oh,
will do
no.
anything for you.
Oh yeah, he's. I don't see him having an issue at all with the driver's license. In
Oh no, he's teaching his brother how to drive. Like Jack will right up front and tell Josh, "Hey, do this, slow down, stop, and then creep up, and then go, make sure nobody's there, and then go." And it's funny.
yeah. So what's he's driving a Toyota pickup truck right now, right?
Little Toyota Tacoma, yeah.
That's a perfect
Yeah.
first little truck, especially for a sports guy going out there and doing all those things. So your gear in the back, 4-door, 2-door,
Extended cab.
extended cab, perfect.
Yeah.
Don't get him
Baseball gear can fit back there.
exactly.
That's it.
That's
No girls.
exactly.
I'll say it.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, no
Yeah,
girls, no
tell me.
girls. So that's the call? That's the time?
That's it. Let's do it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. Another kind of quick, short one, a 30-minute deal. When we get some more time to knock out like a good long one, we'll come do it. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of probably single-handed, single guy ones, and do that to get some more information to you guys about the Coyote thing, about the hot rod thing that's gonna happen going down. So get you some information going through there. Maybe do a couple of short lives, maybe on the drive down there, and talk about what's going on, or just mix it up a little bit. Get a little more is more, right? So
Yeah.
just try to get some more content for everybody. And I think one of the big things really to help us out and keep us moving is the subscribers. So YouTube, we're right there, close to 200, if not 200.
What do they say? Like and smash that.
Smash that. I don't even know.
I don't know.
See, I can't do it. I
There's
don't.
only one thing I smash. It ain't no like button.
It's bugs. It's bugs.
Yeah.
It's bugs on your windshield. That's what you're
Right,
smashing.
right.
But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share it, do everything you can to help us keep this thing going and moving and going in the right direction. We think, it's you guys are such a big help and so instrumental for us doing this. This is why we do it. So you guys stay informed of what's going on here on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast and checking us out, we had somebody pick up a hat from Vermont or somewhere over there.
Yeah.
I shipped one out last week and it got over there and that's cool. We've got merch going everywhere. We've got inventory. You want a hat? I think I got a couple of shirts left. You see one hanging back there. You want a shirt? You want a hat? We got some gear. We got some swag. We're giving it out every week. It seems like at these races and racetracks. I'm sure at Hot Rod Hobby, if something happens cool, somebody will get a hat, get some swag. So
Right.
that's
When somebody goes over the wall and ends up in the swamp, we'll give them we'll give them a hat to
a
cover
tough,
it up
a
with.
tough luck hat. So, but yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, checking us out, watching. It's your boy John Candy, Jimmy Johnson, right here. What's cracking? This is episode number 11, John Candy Live.
Let's go.
Yo, yo, yo. Lights on, cameras locked, let's roll. Whoa, whoa. Racetrack kings out of control. Whoa, whoa. Speed so clean and the crowd go wild. John Candy Live, we bring that style. We race, no breaks, that's right. Yeah. John Candy Live, keep the finish line bright. Yeah.